welcome to Jade Gaming. My name is Adam. Today I'm going to be unboxing or unbagging the Chessex Poundo dice. It is a random assortment of dice, as well as a set. There is a full set in here in a manila bag. And a lot of what I've heard is they're seconds, and that may certainly be the case. Ultimately, I'm getting it. I have a big bag of dice, and I'm like, I would like to add some extra dice to the bag. So that's what I got it. With the bag of dice, the main set of dice I use for ages has been a Chessex set of dice. It's blue with white letters, and it's translucent. And I've loved that. So when I bought this, I also bought another Chessex set of dice that is Caribbean blue with white that is frosted. So I'm also going to be opening that. So essentially, it's the Pounder dice, but it's really Chessex dice in general. Let's go on down. We'll start. I'll show you just. So those are what I've been using. They're Chessex dice. They're years. These are years of wear, and they're still just fine. But those are the dice I have been using. We'll start as far as just a comparison of what a new set of dice is with this set here. So these certainly would not be seconds. Which seconds being like off the production line, the ones that are messed up. But yeah, that's weird. Anyways, yeah, those are frosted. Those are nice. Anyway, so I did get that. The frosted almost has a bit of a rounded kind of edge to it with whatever process they use there. And I'm wondering if that's coming off or if that's just darkening with whatever the oil's in my skin. If that's going to lighten up again. Because I can press on it and it very clearly gets darker. Anyways, alright, I'm going to test it. I'm going to press in on this 3 until it's all dark, and at the end of the video we'll see if it's light again. And then there's actually the Pounder dice, so that's the main thing I'm here for. I will start with in this manila folder. Stapled into this manila folder is a set. Oh, those are much prettier than what I've seen in some other videos. I'm actually quite pleased. They're pinkish, purplish, or whatever, I guess. I don't know. I'm color deficient. Any colors I say may be wrong. I'll just say that now. But that's pretty. That's kind of cool. Oh no, they're falling everywhere. But yeah, well, whatever. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll bring it down 1. Let's see, so we got 4, 6, 8, 10, percentile, 12, and 20. I got my mat out. Anyways. Alright. I just enjoy how many dice that is. One thing that I do notice quite quickly, by a couple that really catch my eye, because these are really pretty. They're sharp. The numbers, I don't know if they're supposed to be inked. They aren't. They are indented within there. They're D8s. But they definitely have, like, where they were cut is rough on there. So, that may be seconds. I've not seen dice with that. That's like a sharp edge. And so, that definitely may be the case on these. Here on this D12, that's chipped off. There's definitely a divot there. Now this one seems fine. So it does seem to be, yeah, I'd say there are certainly some seconds in here, and then some that aren't. So I'd say, yeah, they give you a bit of a mix, and it is their way of getting those off, you know. Instead of just having to throw them in the trash, they send them out, mix them in here. So do realize that. But I mean, even here, that one might not be balanced because of it, but depending on what it rolls to, who knows if I care, eh? But something like that should be fine. Yeah, so they're not unusable, definitely. There are, on some of them, little cosmetic things. Again, like this one, I don't see any. That just looks fine. And there are some that, like, some of those are just pretty. Look at that. And that's one thing. I love how pretty Chessex dice are. You know, if I'm gonna collect dice, it might as well be. Look at that. Anyway, so let's see. Generally, these are pretty dice. As I did say. A lot of them aren't standing out. I may, on closer observation later, notice more issues with them, but a lot of them aren't standing out as having, you know, problems really. Definitely still usable. There's a variety of different sizes, particularly on the D6s, as you can see. But also, of course, the D8s have that those couple that are a different size. The D percentile has that one that's, you know, the sideways with the 0 instead of along the length, where it goes the different direction, whatever, you know what I mean. Alright. While I was doing that, I did find this, which means that that D12 that was actually had the chip part off. That's what that's for. So when it was put in the bag, I mean, obviously there it was messed up then, but that actually happened while it was after it was put into the bag, since that part is still there. That wasn't completely their fault. Anyways, let's break it down. Oh, it goes over there. Let's see. We've got, and this is counting the ones in the set, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 94. D6s. I'm going to do different ones. D8. Let's see, for the D8s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 10 with these that are a bit different. 10, D10s, D percentiles, D12, and then D20s, because I want to count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 D20s. That is very fun. Oh, I'm sorry. 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 D12s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 D percentiles. 2 of which are, as I said, those sideways numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So, the most D6s, then D10s, D20s, and after that we pick a pretty significant drop before the D8s, D12s, D D4s, D percentile, whatever, before the others. But it is certainly, yeah, random, I suppose, as far as the way that is assorted. Definitely some pretty dice, definitely some that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise, just in styles, different sizes, whether it's numbered or dotted for the D6s. A few of them do appear to have little glitches, but from doing that, the majority of them seem to be in good condition. So, yeah, you get a couple duds in the bag, but still, good number of dice. Of course, this number would be different if you bought it. It's a random assortment of dice, but just as far as what it might be, what you might get, something along this lines. Before we go out, it is still definitely darker on that side, I think. But still, yeah. So, whatever. They look. I guess that's one thing to point out then. Because if these are just going to get that dark, it's a little bit darker. But the frosted Chessex dice, apparently they may darken with handling, and then I don't know if it's the coating that frosts them. It may just be wiping off on my fingers, like the top layer. And so what's actually stuck to them isn't as light as they look in essentially in the box where you see them there. So that is something, I guess, to note if you're looking for the frosted dice, because those I just think were so pretty. I do love my blue dice, and so overall with this assortment we have quite a few blues. I am quite happy with it. But and in general, I've seen whatever, I think Wizard Dice or Wiz Dice or whatever it is. I just really love Chessex dice. I've been happy with them. I like them as a brand. I believe technically this mat that I'm actually using for scale, this is actually a Chessex mat too. So it's a company that I've used for years. But yeah, that was the Pound O Dice. And I guess I can whatever. An assortment in various shapes and colors in varied quality. They say it. They say the quality varies. Included is one complete 7-die polyhedral set of dice in a color available only to the Pound O Dice. Collect them all. I can say I've seen some videos of others that just didn't have nearly as pretty colors as the set that I got. I was quite happy. I mean, ultimately, I think that makes it unique is they inked it in a color that usually wouldn't get paired with this. Any of the ones that make more sense, they produce in other sorts. These kind of get weird ones, because it's like, I don't know, is that a brown or a green inking on this die? Which is kind of weird, but overall, whatever. It's a dark color on a pretty dice. And warning, choking hazard, not suitable for children under 3 years of age. I agree. You have to be at least 3 years old before you're allowed to have dice. But anyways, yeah, pound of dice. I love Chessex as a brand. I love their dice. I'll link to where you can find this somewhere, I'm sure. Otherwise, even if not the pound of dice, the sets of dice, pretty much any gaming store has. If they do Dungeons and Dragons, if they sell that, they're going to have the dice. So yeah, check them out. If you don't already have a set, or otherwise if you do, or if you like a different brand, let me know. Ultimately, I like Chessex because it's what I'm used to. I've not really tried enough other dice to know a difference between them. But yeah, they're a great play set. I think generally these are $5 to $7 or something like that, so affordable. And as I said, this one I've used for years, like 10 plus years on this set of dice. And of course, I have a bag and I have other dice that I use, but when I have something I need a full set, I keep it in the box so I can pull the box out. I have the full set of dice in one spot. But yeah, have a great day. Bye.